Hello everyone, welcome to day 11th of my Leetcode challenge, and today's question is maximum points you can obtain from cards. So without much ado, let's look at the presentation that I have created for this. And here in the introductory page, I have given a hint of the solution that we are going to use. You'll be able to crack it after I have explained the solution. So let's get started. The question says we are given an array and we need to tell the maximum sum of k elements that can be generated from this array, provided you are free to opt between the leftmost and the rightmost element. So every time you have a choice whether to pick up the rightmost or the leftmost element, and you need to tell the maximum sum of k elements that can be generated in this input array. So what we are gonna do, we will use the sliding window technique to solve the problem, and let me just explain that to you. So we will first of all create the base sum of maximum k elements. We'll start from the 0th index and we will move up till the 5th index, the first 5 elements 10, 2, 3, 4 and 1. So 10 plus 2 is 12, 12 plus 3 is 15, 15 plus 4 is 19, 19 plus 1 is 20. So we added the sum of 5 elements and it turns out to be 20. And now what we are going to do, we will try to delete this number from the sliding window and add a number that is there at the rightmost index. So we will reduce 1 from 20 and we'll add 3 to it. So that would give me 20 minus 1 is 19, 19 plus 3 is 22. So 22 is higher than 20, so the max sum of k elements that can be generated gets updated to 22 from 20. And let's continue the process. Again, we will reduce the leftmost pointer and increment the rightmost pointer, and this time we will delete 4. So 22 minus 4 is 18, plus 1 is 19. 19 is less than 22, we'll ignore it, and the current sum gets updated to 19. Let's continue the process. Now we have 3, we will reduce 3 and add 9. So 19 minus 3 is 16, 16 plus 9 is 25, which is greater than our max value, so we'll update the max value to 25. And next we have 2, so we will reduce 2 from 25, that gives us 23, and we will add 40 to it. 23 plus 40 is 63. 63 is greater than 25, we'll update this to 63. And at last we will move the leftmost pointer to this index, and we will reduce 63 minus 10 plus 3. The rightmost gets shifted by 1, the leftmost also gets shifted by 1, and 63 minus 10 is 53, 53 plus 3, 56. And you will observe that the maximum sum that can be generated out of this complete array, that is of size k, is 63. Also, we covered all the possibility starting from this window as the first one, to the second one as this one plus this element, the third one being these 3 elements and these 2 elements all together, the next one being these 2 elements and these 3 elements all together, and the last one being this and these 4 elements, and at last we built it with these 5 elements. So overall we covered all the possibilities using the slider winding technique. Now let's move on to the coding part. First thing that I'm going to do is to calculate the sum of k elements, and let's define a variable sum of k elements equals to 0, and let's start the iteration. I equals to 0, I is less than k, I plus plus, sum of k elements equals to sum of k elements plus card points of I. And let's define another variable length that will store the length of card points dot length, and let's define another variable max sum, which is equal to sum of k elements as a base case. Let's take another variable for the 2-pointer approach. I equals to 0, and we will keep on incrementing I unless we reach k, because we will be iterating over the sliding window k times. Sum of k elements needs to be updated, and we will reduce the value at the leftmost pointer and add the value at the rightmost pointer. So the value at the leftmost pointer would be something like card points k minus 1 minus I. So k minus I minus 1, and we will add the value at the rightmost index, that will be equal to len minus 1 minus I. And once we have the updated value of sum of k elements, we will compare it with the maximum value, math.max maxsum comma sum of k elements, and in the end we'll simply update the value of I for the next iteration. In the end we'll return maxsum as the answer. So let's try this up, and hopefully it should pass. I have taken the same example that I specified in the presentation. The expected answer is 63, and let's submit it. Accepted. Looks great. The time complexity of this approach is order of k, and the space complexity is again order of 1, because we are not using any extra space for any calculation. We are defined few variables, and we have iterated over the first k elements, and again we iterated over the sliding window k times, so that makes the time complexity as order of k. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day ahead.